Very good afternoon to everyone. I would like to congratulate the Export Marketing Bureau and the Philippine Overseas Construction Board, and of course our partners for organizing today's webinar on global construction market opportunities. Allow me to acknowledge the presence of Undersecretary Boy Bismonte, SIAP Alternate Chairman and Undersecretary for Management Services Group. I would like also to acknowledge Engineer Michael Roberto Reyes, Chairman and CEO of DCCD Engineering Corporation, Engineer Salvador Castro, Chairman and President of SP Castro, Architect Abelardo Jojo Tolentino, President and CEO of Aidea, Mr. Joseph Lilan Sarmiento, HR Admin Manager of Wiso Philippine Construction, Mr. Nicandro Linaw, President of Santa Clara International Corporation, Mr. Joseph Ricardo Interior, Overseas Operation Manager of RD Interior Junior Construction, and Mr. Ronaldo Huico, President of Lequero Plant Maintenance Solution. As the head of the DTI Trade Promotions Group, I wish to emphasize that we are more than willing to work hand in hand and support the construction industry. The market for global construction is anticipated to grow by an average of around 3 to 4% by 2022. The key trend in the global construction industry is the significant growth of the construction sector in emerging markets such as India, China, Vietnam, Australia, and Indonesia. Presently, the African construction industry values at $210 billion and is expected to reach 260 to 300 billion in the 2021. The Brexit pressure, slow order book growth, and inflationary input costs will be key challenges in the construction market in UK among Asian countries. India and China are expected to contribute more to construction, accounting to $55 trillion by 2030. Construction services exports is important in achieving increased foreign exchange earnings and mitigate trade deficit, provide employment opportunities, bring confidence and pride to the nation's capabilities, hasten economic development of Filipino people, and become global partners in building nations. Despite major decrease in the number of Philippine construction services exporters from over 100 in the 1980s to 37 at present, the overseas construction industry still contributed its share to the economy, a total amount of $116 million. Construction services exports was generated over the past 2.5 years from January 2018 to June 2020. In overseas construction projects through the company-to-company arrangements, construction services exporters generate employment for countries' construction workers and professionals even after the overseas project have been completed. Further, the construction sector also plays a crucial task in rebuilding efforts after crisis. In response to the health crisis such as the COVID-19 pandemic, the construction sector is often at the helm of building immediate emergency-related facilities. As the frequency of natural disasters intensify, the construction sector is helping to resilience plans by ensuring the quality of basic infrastructure, such as roads, bridges, and public transportation, as well as the healthcare infrastructure and systems. While construction opportunities in the domestic market are abundant due to the Build program of the Duterte administration, exposure to overseas markets help companies innovate and remain competitive, leveraging on the strength of the Filipino human capital. Our deepened participation in the global value chains and higher value-added services output through the corporate exports of construction and related engineering services will help increase foreign exchange earnings and employment. Today's webinar on the Global Construction Market Opportunities webinar forms part of the Philippine Construction Industry Roadmap 2020 to 2030, which aims to continue to bridge the two-way intersection between the global and Philippine economic opportunities and challenges for the construction industry. Thus, we have invited industry experts and our colleagues from the DTI who will discuss topics geared to achieve the following objectives: to create awareness among industry stakeholders on the opportunities and benefits of existing free trade agreements with neighboring countries, to encourage sector to reinforce their competitiveness and further equip them with the trends and update on construction and construction-related services exports, and to expand the scope of construction and related engineering services and search for foreign market leads on project opportunities through corporate outsourcing of engineering services, and of course to serve as platform for networking and benchmarking for best practices with POCB registered companies engaged in overseas construction operations. And we are also fortunate to have DTI Assistant Secretary Alan Hefty of Industry Development and Trade Policy Group, who will discuss the expanding global trade in construction and related engineering services through free trade agreements. These FTAs contribute to greater economic activity and job creation in the Philippines and deliver opportunities for big and small businesses to benefit from greater trade and investment. It provides businesses and consumers improved access to a wider range of competitively priced goods and services, new technologies, and innovative practices, and obtain more benefits from the foreign investment. It also offers support for stronger people-to-people and business-to-business link that enhance the country's overall bilateral relations with FTA partners. For other countries which construction services exports have equally huge opportunities, such as the United Arab Emirates, our commercial counselor Charmaine Yalom of the Philippine Trade and Investment Center, Dubai, and alternate Commissioner General for the Philippine participation in Expo 2020 Dubai, will discuss global construction opportunities in Dubai Expo 2020. United Arab Emirates is one of the top Filipino OFW destination countries with high recognition for Filipinos in almost every profession and sector, such as construction, health, and education, among others. And we will also hear from our industry players during the panel discussion on conversation with global players, which will be moderated by Professor Ronelo Balbiran, infrastructure team leader of USAID Deliver Project. The panelists will discuss their remarkable experience in the field of construction, drilling operations, plant maintenance solution, power and utilities infrastructure, and civil engineering to Laos People Democratic Republic, Qatar, Bangladesh, Japan, Timor-Leste, and Singapore. They will also share challenges and hurdles they face, the key negotiation strategies used in landing their first overseas contracts, achievements, and areas to improve in handling overseas projects, among others. And I am very hopeful that today's webinar will pave the way for possible partnerships and sharing of information for the mutual benefit of our stakeholders. With this, I wish you all success, more global contracts, and outsourcing job for the construction sector. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay po tayong lahat.